This is a mess. This honestly is an absolute cluster fluff of a mess. And listen, I get it, situations happen, so let's talk about this. So, Jermaine Burton, you know him, the third round draft pick from Alabama. Well, long story short of it is that he was a healthy scratch yesterday because he came out and gave his vocal statement about the fact, and I'm going to go ahead and pull this up real fast so you guys can read the quote with me. I can't put myself in the game. Personally, I feel like I could have made plays. And listen, that's a true statement, and that's an honest statement. But when you make a statement like that, you are going against the team, and you're making the coach look bad, and you're making the team look bad. So situations happen. I'm sure Coach Taylor and the front office probably talked to Jermaine Burton, had a conversation with him. And he decided, and I'm not sure if this is a decidation based on, their conversation, or if this was a optional thing here. He did not practice and go through the walkthrough on Saturday. And because of this whole situation and how it kind of spiraled, he did not get to participate in yesterday's win. Now, listen, at the end of the day, there is a level of you gotta be disciplined. I don't say you gotta know what to say and what not to say, but there's certain things you can't say against the team. And the statement he made, it kind of looks toward, okay, well, Zach Taylor doesn't know what he's doing because he should have put in Jermaine Burton. But he didn't put in Jermaine Burton. Now, Zach said, today was a necessary step we had to make. We are going to get him back in the fold. What I'm reading when I read this is that this guy is a problem. This guy is a troublemaker. This guy, we're trying to give him tough love to get him to mature and learn how to behave yourself, how to act like an actual football player, how to be an actual football player. And again, at this point, man, I love Jermaine Burton, I really do, but oh my lordy, why do we have to have this mess? This season right now, right, we're going through it, okay? We're absolutely going through it. Amarius Mims, so far, has looked like an absolute home run hit, right? He's looked great. Chris Jenkins, okay, started off with injuries, had to get surgery, but he is okay. Now he looks great. McKinley Jackson, MIA. Then we have, again, Jermaine Burton, who actually was before McKinley Jackson. That's a problem. That's a trouble. That's a bunch of issues. Eric All now is done for the season. Josh Newton's been ups and downs. Who else we got? We got Tanner McLaughlin, hasn't seen the field. Now he will because Eric All is down. Which sucks because Eric All was the best. He was the second best behind Amarius Mims, I would say, from this last draft, of actually looking really freaking good. And now he's done. So, and then obviously, Anthony hasn't really, he had a couple good plays, couple good games, obviously the Chiefs game, ended up the way it did. But it's just Cedric Johnson, nothing really. Matt Lee hasn't gotten much play time. He's gotten some play time, but he hasn't gotten much. As I'm listing these things off, there's so many this. This draft class, man, has it kicked our butt in. This draft class has absolutely kicked our butt in. And I don't know, man. Apparently he's not doing good in practice. He's having problems with, I guess, his behavior then. Hearing that you need to bench him and that's going to be a good step forward to kind of teach him a lesson, man, you sound like you're his father and not his coach. And that's when you know you lost the player. I feel like that's when you know you lost the guy. When you are sounding more like his father than the actual coach, I feel like that's more of a problem than anything. I don't know. Man, we're going to lose. We potentially, and it's looking more and more like it, we're going to lose T. Higgins after this year. We have to replace his production. We do. We have to replace his production with somebody else. And what scares the crap out of me, right? There is a situation where we might end up with drafting wide receiver first, second round next year. And I don't know if I trust that we're not going to be in the same spot we're in right now next year if we draft a wide receiver. Which scares the crap out of me. So, hopefully we get this situation figured out, right? Hopefully everything gets resolved and everything is good. But it's just, this has been going on since the beginning of the season. I mean, preseason, Jermaine Burton looked good. Everything was positive, you know, and now since then it's been like ups and downs, peaks and valleys, just absolutely going through the storm. Can we just have a normal rookie wide receiver? Chuck Sizzle, we draft him from Purdue in the fourth round, because Jordan Battle was third. We drafted him in the fourth round, and it was like, oh, this guy is so good. He's a slot receiver. He's going to replace Tyler Boyd. He's going to be the guy who gets open. No. He's going to be a punt and kick returner. He's never going to see the NFL field. On offense, at least. Kick and punt only. We drafted a third-round pick from Alabama right here in Jermaine Burton. He's never going to see the field. He's a problem. He's a troublemaker. He's too immature. He doesn't run his routes. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's a mess. Jesus. Yoshi's the only one. Yoshi's the only one who's been hitting it. Yeah. Guess we'll have to wait and see what ends up happening. Tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. I'll see you guys next one. Peace.